All the fans of Alchemy of Souls are very happy because the second season has started, and although only 2 episodes have been released, they have been full of a lot of information. There are 2 things that have still created a lot of doubts and have not been explained well. One is the character of Booyan and the other is the ice stone. I think they are one of the 2 things that they will be explaining in more detail in each episode. But if we talk about the ice stone, there was some information presented in the first episode that helps us understand it better, and create more theories of what it could really be. That's why today I'm going to talk about. The ice stone encloses souls inside it. But first, remember to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you'll be among the first to see our content. We know that the ice stone was formed thanks to a ritual that Sol-ran did 200 years ago. At that time there was a drought, and she and some magicians performed a ritual to make it rain. Then hail began to fall from the sky, but there was hail that did not melt, but was transformed into water, fire, stone, and then returned to its natural form. But this stone also began to form a black powder, which is what they used to create the soul injector. After that, people started to shift souls, and it created a war and chaos. For that reason So-young had to seal the ice stone, but of course we later found out that he didn't really seal it because he wanted to save a family member. It is believed that So-young did not remove the stone because he wanted to save the love of his life Sol-ran, who was the one who did the ritual with him. Understanding this, we know that the ice stone is very powerful. But until now we only knew that with it you could shift the soul and you could resurrect the dead. We also knew that the ice stone has a special concession with air, fire, water, and the heavens that make it even more powerful. But we didn't know how the ice stone worked on a person. At first, we thought that the ice stone was held by Booyan and that's why it was her great power. But then we learned that her power was because she comes from the Jin family and is considered a priestess. So on her father's side and mother's side she acquired or inherited some special powers like Sol-ran, who is also a descendant of her. But literally the only person we know who has the ice stone inside him is Jang Wook. The other people who have been linked to the ice stone are people who have used its power, but have not been evidenced to have had it inside their body. Although once Jinyoon's relics told Mudok ice stone, it may be because she was using the power of the ice stone, since it was thanks to the ice stone that Hwang was able to resurrect Booyan in her womb. But so far Jang Wook is the only one who has evidenced that he has the ice stone. I know it may sound weird because once in a vision of Mudok, adult Booyan said that the ice stone no one can have, they can only use its power. But we literally saw Jang Wook holding the ice stone in the sky and then resurrected because of it. Also as evidence, now in this new season, Naksu, who can now sense the energy of others, saw that he had a very beautiful stone inside him. So it is confirmed that Jang Wook has the ice stone. It may be that when adult Booyan said that no one can possess the stone, she meant that since it is so powerful no one can have it in a physical way, but they can get its power in a literal way. So the concept is similar because the important thing is to use its power. But also if we talk about this vision that Mudok had, something that was very interesting is that we saw Booyan as a child and Booyan as an adult, something that was a little bit weird. In the beginning of that vision Booyan as a child said, "This time we didn't lose her," implying that she is talking to someone else. This scene has caused fans to have many theories of what could have happened. One of the things they say is that it could be that Booyan as a child is another kind of soul entangled in the ice stone, because no one have never seen her in such a scene. And Booyan as an adult is the real Booyan because on other occasions she has appeared in visions and interventions. Others believe that it is only symbolic, indicating that Booyan as a child symbolizes her innocence and Booyan as an adult symbolizes her maturity. But the important thing is that this vision was presented and implied that they were inside the ice stone. Then in the early chapters of the first season we saw how Booyeon managed to intervene in the alchemy of Jang Wook's soul, and was able to save him. But the funny thing is that she was literally inside that soul shifting process. And this makes us think that since she was born thanks to the ice stone, her soul or energy is connected to everything related to the ice stone. It is as if the ice stone itself is part of her body or her being. So at this point we know that the ice stone is still a mystery. Now in the second season we find out that the ice stone has other powers. When Jang Wook is catching the soul shifters we realize that he can see their souls and who it was that they shifted their bodies with. For example, with the first soul shifter, he realized that he had swapped souls with his son. With the female soul shifter he had realized that she had been a soul shifter for a long time. We could also see how Jang Wook could see the souls when they went to the void, which could mean that they literally went to another place, which meant death. Now this thing about Jang Wook being able to see the souls of soul shifters started since he has the ice stone. So if we start to think that thanks to the ice stone is that there is the soul injector, so as the ice stone is something so powerful, it may be that in the same stone are the souls of the people who practiced Alchemy of Souls. But maybe there are only the souls who did not use Alchemy of Souls by their own choice, but were forced to do so. Maybe the souls who were the ones who made the decision to make the change are the souls who are in limbo and are in need of that ice stone energy. That could explain why the wraiths and the other creature that was in the lake, which was like a reptile, were chasing Jang Wook. Maybe they are the evil souls that started the alchemy and are desperate because they have no energy. This could give another more spiritual and mystical meaning to the ice stone. The truth is that since the ice stone was used 200 years ago, chaos began, and until today bad things have continued to happen because of the desire to be immortal and want to have more power. Let's hope that when this season ends, the concept of the ice stone will be very well explained in order to understand many scenes of the series. What do you think of this theory? Do you think the ice stone keeps souls? Leave your comment here so we can read it. If you like this video, subscribe. We upload video every day of this great series.